Hi, welcome back. We're doing more Blake Manor. When we left off, Miss Caitlin Joyce here had caught me snooping through her stuff and gathered up all of the servants, all of the people who live here in the house and who take care of it. They don't want Blake Manor to be shut down, but it seems like, according to Varley's documents, that they've fallen on hard times. He's attempted to cover up the disappearance of Evelyn Dean so that they don't get shut down for reasons. Now, though, it seems like the service crew is going to try and help me with figuring out what happened to Evelyn Dean and potentially also trying to shut down the seance, maybe, or at least make sure that as few people attend as possible. In order to help Dara, Hunter back there, I need to go and help his... I don't know what you'd call her, but I guess it's sort of like his little girl, or the stand-in for his daughter, which is MacLeod. So Ivy and Victoria have a thing that's stored in one of the catacombs. He just gave me a key, so that's where I'm going next, and then I will follow up on a whole bunch of other stuff. I can't help any of them until I can get into the Blake residence, which does not happen until the silent dinner, which I think is at like 8 p.m. this evening. So, what I don't know is whether or not this means that I can just, like, snoop about willy-nilly down here. Maybe I can. There's no reason to go in here. I never did go into this room. I don't think... Oh. Something blank has affected the... Oh. Okay, so something strange has affected the staff. And they're now speaking in unison when asked about the... Blake family? I think that's what it is.
It seems like the staff are in some kind of half-trance. They seem compos mentis until interrogated by the Blake family. At which time they have a shared, almost catatonic stock response. What does this episode teach me?
The staff must be
Since the
innocent.
housekeeper hired me, that rules her out. Why bring in an investigator to stop your own scheme? Their speaking in unison means either all the staff are involved or none of them are. As if fake. They all had to be faking it.
Right.
And so if she is ruled out, they all must be.
Right.
I have picked up another fact about the culprit. I wonder if there's anyone I could eliminate as a result. And if not, what investigating can I do to allow me to learn some useful facts about the suspects?
Well now. Staff are not involved in Miss Dean's disappearance. Excellent. I am glad for that. Okay. So, yes, with that conclusion, mark all as read. The Blake residence is what I need to investigate now, which tells me that there's, like, just the one spot left. So, based on all of this, then, I should be able to take Doyle off my list. Dara Hunter is also off my list. He has nothing to do with it. I thought Murphy is definitely already off my list. Her feet are too small. So I'm down. I don't think it's Sinnot. I just have to talk to him. I'm about to clear up these three is what I'm getting ready to do. It can't be the kid, so I'm left between Coventry and Blake. These are legit my only two real options left, I think, but we'll see. I don't think the kid has anything to do with it, but I think I need to talk to him. So, let's, I need to go back to the catacombs, which means I need to get to the ballroom once again, which is easiest done if I go through the west tower, which is here behind me. So off we go. It's all starting to come together. I have plenty enough time in order to resolve all of this, I think. I just need to manage that. Oh. Once a talk is well... Yeah, I didn't need to go in there anyways. I have things that require my attention more than that talk does. I think the only way I might learn anything new is if Coventry was hosting a talk, which, incidentally, do I have a timetable for Coventry? Oh, Finn is still missing. You're in the drawing room, you're in the lobby. Where is Coventry right now? He is in the drawing room. Okay. I don't know who is giving the talk, but whatever. I need my map once again, and I think it's the cell straight ahead is the one that I'm trying to get into. Yes, it's locked, recently used. Try the key Mr. Hunter gave me. Well, let's see. According to Miss Lau's map, Miss Dean's materials should be hidden at the far edge of this cell. There's nothing visible to the naked eye, at least, but maybe if I feel my way around the wall. Could it have something to do with the brick that's sticking out of the wall over here? A loose brick, and there's something inside. This must be what Mrs. Lau is after. What a place to hide it. Okay. So, I have a blackmail envelope. An envelope containing all the material Miss Evelyn Dean gathered on Miss Ivy McLeod. I shan't be opening it. Excellent. So. Cool. That took no time at all. Now, let's, I don't know if they're still out in the backyard. It might be. This is the ballroom. Yes. Are you in the backyard? You are not. The heck are you? Not in the drawing room. He's in his office. Okay, so the basement then is pretty much unoccupied. Where would you guys have gone? I'm not too sure on any of this. Maybe the library? Maybe you are in the walled garden. I don't know. I don't think I actually have a schedule for any of you, but we'll see. Oh. Well, you all aren't out here. Would you go to the churchyard for any reason? Where's... Did I not get McLeod's schedule? No, apparently not. What about... Lau? Nope. Alright, cool. I don't have schedules for either of you, nor do I think I would find them to be very useful at this venture. Okay. Well, let's, check in the graveyard and see what happens. Anybody? Just Omera. Okay. Maybe not then. Library. Library is a good spot to check. The good news is none of this is costing me any time, other than, you know, the time that I'm spent running around. But I mean, like, in-game time. There's no ticking going on. Which is probably for the best. Okay, easiest way into the library, I think, is here, and it's on the left. Right? Maybe? Because the ballroom should be... Well, that says atrium. So, hold up. Did I go the wrong way? I might have gone the wrong way. Maybe I went the wrong way. It's fine. Go to the atrium. Go to the atrium. You've messed it up, you fool. Oh, never mind. There's the library. See? I haven't messed it up. Huh. I'm better than that. Sinnot. Scarret. Who else? Hisham. Okay, so legit, I have no idea. They could be in the drawing room, I guess, but I have no real proof of purchase for them. Let's talk to Sinnot while I wait.
Yes, my...
Hi. Tell me about this. I've spoken with Mr. Doyle. Oh? I know you two are working on something here at the Manor, but he's decided to remove himself from the task. He asked me to pass this message on to you. I see. I suspected as much. I knew him, you know. I married his parents and baptized him as a baby. He was a good boy, a devout boy. I asked him to help with some church business, but I did not know what this place would do to him. He has changed. Lost. I see that now, and I accept I did that to him by sending him here. I understand and respect his need to be free. Hopefully he will return in time on his own terms. And your task? I will try to carry on alone, I suppose. Humanity will not save itself, and Jesus had no company up on his cross. We shall see. Form hypothesis. Okay, Lorcan Sinat's goal is to save freeing an Eon from the Black Iron Prison. Is it save himself? Save humanity? Is this it? Yes.
Father Sinnott believes he can save humanity here. I should find and confront him about this.
That was one heck of a sound effect. Alright. Hey,
Yes.
yeah, tell me. Your goal is to save humanity by freeing an Eon from the Black Iron Prison.
If you have worked all that out, then you understand, yes?
I believe I do.
You know what lies deep beneath this complex, and what needs to be done. Good, good. For the mind is willing, but the body is weak. I was unsure I could do this alone.
Does this have anything to do with the giant Fey portal in the backyard with that god?
But no, we cannot discuss this here. Come to my room.
Great, that's what I want, to be in a room with this creepy guy. Alright, fine, I'll bite.
I have no idea how an Aeon came to be trapped under this complex, but nothing else explains all the strange behavior here. Ghosts? What are ghosts? A breaking of the fundamental rules of the universe. Time marches on, entropy moves forward, life becomes death. But here, it is riddled with ghosts and other aberrations. Why? Because the Aeon's presence warps reality around it. Think, child. It is a being of pure creation, absolute power. Why then can't it leave? Why indeed? It must be trapped. Trapped, like us, in the Black Iron Prison. Perhaps by the Demiurge itself. Whatever the reason, we must free it. And I know how.
He sounds like an Irish version of, like, Doc Brown from Back to the Future.
Many good believers died to help me bring this magic up from the cold, dark depths of the Eisressenwelt caverns. The night I read about the caverns' discovery, caverns of ice found so out of place in Austria, I had a fever dream. Miles inside its interior, I saw an altar of ice. The answer, I knew, was there. We left at once. But it took months of digging, climbing, and searching to find the frozen shrine, buried far beyond what von Postlett-Zorich had discovered of the caves. It was not so grand now, having melted after who knows how long. But there I found it. Behold! The Aeon-killing sigil!
And you carved it into your body? Is this... is this a thing I'm going to have to draw? Yeah, I'm with you on this one, Declan.
Worry not, child. I see the look in your eye. The fear of killing such a being.
Yeah, sure, that's it.
But you can only kill its mortal shell, that which is used to anchor it to this place. In truth, all you will do is set it free. And once freed, it will return to Monad and tell them of this place, this realm of rotten debauchery. Once the true God knows of us and our plight in this prison, and of our dedication and kindness in freeing its Aeon, it will come, it will save us, and we will be free.
So, how does this relate to me?
Why are you telling me this? Showing me this?
I am not sure I have much left in me. At all. And now, Seamus is gone. You know of the Aeon, the prison, our condemnation here, and now you have the sigil. Perhaps you can succeed where Seamus and I have failed. Go, child. Find the Aeon and free it. Free us all. Now, if you could excuse me. I am so tired. I do not think I have this evening's seance in me.
He will no longer be attending this seance. He's passed the eon-killing sigil and all it represents on to me. That was it? I am lost. The world can certainly be a callous place, but a prison is a bit of a stretch. That sigil, though. Father Sinnott seems convinced it was designed to kill an Aeon, yet it looks so similar to those I found throughout the house. I assume these sigils were some form of Irish pagan magic, but then how did this one end up in Austria for Father Sinnott to find? There's something more to this. Can I do research on the thing? The sigil Father Sinnott claims has the ability to kill a powerful otherworldly entity's body, thus freeing its soul. Miss Dean's note in her grimoire translated this name as release. Skawil? Something weird going on. Okay, what did you want me to do? Miss Murphy's looking for news of her child who, born out of wedlock, was taken to a Magdalene laundry, but conventional means seem to have failed. Is there another way to help her? You wanted me to show the picture to Father Sinnott and see if he could help, but Father Sinnott is now in his room because I solved his mystery, so I can't do anything with you until 4. Dang it. I probably should have done that first. Okay. Yeah, according to the map, he's gonna be in his room, and that's fine. You're in the basement, you're in the garden. I don't know who's in the hedge maze. You're in the churchyard. Those are the catacombs. Can I... let's check the courtyard, I guess. I'll go to the... Stables. We're gonna stick our head out here and see if anybody is out here with Mr. Dara. Nope. Fantastic. Okay. I can't do much until the talk ends, I don't think. So, the other thing is I can go to... We can go back to the gardens and then go to the hedge maze and see if anybody's out there, but much beyond that, I'm kind of dead on options. I would need to just check the atrium, I guess. Because I don't know where else the two of them would get to. Unless they're in the church building or they're specifically in that talk in the drawing room. I don't know if they'd go to something like that. Maybe they would. I don't remember who's giving the talk in the drawing room either. Coventry might be in there. You're giving a reading, and you're the only miserable person out here. I would not want to be you. Okay. I don't have anybody in the atrium. There's nobody in the bar, because there's no way to get into the bar. There's nothing going on out the rest of here, and I don't think anybody's outside. Alright, back from whence I came. Let's go to the atrium. Because I don't know anymore. Running out of ideas. I may just need to go find one of those hourglasses and then advance it to 4. And then we go see where Father Sinnott is hiding again. This should be the atrium. We go see where Father Sinnott is hiding, and I go find Ivy and Victoria. Hello, sir. What are you doing out here?
Ah, Mr. Ward. How can I help?
Smooth voice. Am I allowed to ask about this? Did you know that Mr. Coventry has left all his earthly possessions to Walter in his will? Has he? How unusual. I suppose he has no children of his own. He must have taken a shine to the boy. Still. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? You have any thoughts on that? No? What about your son? Walter, he keeps to himself? He is not best suited to life in a hotel, but our private residence is large enough that he is never forced to face that reality. Would he have been different had the accident not happened? His mother was certainly more social than I. Perhaps he would have learned some of that from her. Must be difficult, your son's injuries. I am not sure which is worse, Mary's death or his injuries. To know so much of his life has been taken from him. He'll never ride a horse, nor dance with the woman he loves. Will he find love? Will it matter if he does? Or does the Blake line end with him? I would give anything, do anything, take any risk to undo what has been done to him, if that were an option. I would bet that you want the seance to happen so that you can help fix your kid, perhaps? I'm not really sure. Forgive my discussion of money at a time like this, but surely Miss Montavani's talents couldn't have come cheap. No, indeed. But for an event so important as this one, I will only have the best. And this seance is very important. Mr. Ward, have you not figured that out by now? The expense, the people, the distance they have come. It will be one of the most important nights in history. Right. Do you want to talk to me about these records? Must be a real boost for the hotel's income. One hopes. But this is about more than profit, Mr. Ward. Money unrecovered is still money well spent. Okay. I feel like I've talked to you about everything, really.
If you'll excuse me, Marquess Blake.
Of course.
Interesting chap. Not who I expected to find in here, actually. That's fascinating. I don't know where else I would find anybody. There's a back room in the bar? Oh, I guess there'd have to be. I have a staff key that would allow me to get in there, but I don't think I can get into the bar itself. Right. Right. Open between the hours of 4 p.m. and midnight. Yep, so I gotta wait. Supply closet doesn't have anything else for me. Okay. Let's wait. Skip to the next hour using an hourglass. Time can only be skipped forward and hours lost cannot be regained. Well, we're gonna move to 4 o'clock. Wait until the next hour. Bar is open. Cool. Okay. Let's all sing what the birdies sing. Coventry's out back. You're in the hedge maze. Nobody in the churchyard. Nobody in the catacombs. Okay, cool. Let's stick our nose in the bar and see who might be hiding in here. Nobody! Great! Woo! Staff only east corridors? What? East Court. Does this have something to do with, like, the basement? I don't know where this would lead. Does it lead up? No, it can't lead up. Does it lead down? I don't think so. There's also another room here that I never really explored. These question marks do not exist anymore. Alright, well, I don't know where anybody is hiding right now then. Because there's nobody in the bar. I mean, you'd think that somebody would be drinking at 4 o'clock on a Sunday, but maybe that's just me. Maybe it's just me. Okay, who's in the library? Anybody? Father Sinnott. Hello. Anybody else? Nobody else. Excellent. Where are you all hiding? I can't solve mysteries if you're not out and about. Jonathan Blake is still standing here. What the hell is going on? Why are you here? Who's in the lobby? Is nobody anywhere? What the hell? Are you out front? No. And it's raining. Anybody in here? Well, kinda. Do I need to talk to you first, perhaps?
Mr. Ward.
I, have a thing.
I found some documents Miss Dean had on Miss MacLeod and Mrs. Lau after using the key you gave me for the catacombs. Do you make anything of that?
Knew that Dean woman was trouble. We should bring this to Ivy and Mrs. Lau.
Oh, maybe I did just need to find you. Well, I could have done that 30 minutes ago, but oh well.
For all that trouble. I suppose she really did not imagine we'd ever just get our hands on everything to be able to just burn it away. But that's all of it, isn't it? There's nothing else.
That's everything.
Oh, I could cry.
Yeah, you look like you already are.
No need for that now, lass. You're alright. Oh, but you do like to make me worry, don't you?
I'm just making sure you haven't lost your touch. Oh, but Dara, I'm sorry.
Sorry? You haven't a thing to be sorry about. But let's keep you two out of any more trouble, eh? Well, while that sight of yours is coming back, we'll have both of you keep these with you. They'll keep you safe during that seance. I have a bad feeling about that one.
Thank you, Mr. Hunter. You're very good to us.
And there's not much I wouldn't do for Ivy, Mrs. Lau. And now she's a grown woman. I trust her to know what's best for her. So you'd best not prove her wrong in that. You understand?
Dara!
Of course, Mr. Hunter. And Mr. Ward, too. You really do both have my thanks. One day, I hope to repay you.
Oh, certainly. If there's anything you ever need.
But, Ivy, I do have to talk to you. I need to apologize. You should know everything.
Well.
I'd better get back to my duties. I'll leave you be.
Yes, I think myself and Victoria have a lot to discuss now. Thank you both for your help.
I'll be on my way. Ms. MacLeod will attend the seance, but under the protection of Mr. Hunter's ward. Mrs. Lau will attend the seance, but she will be protected by Mr. Hunter's ward. And Mr. Hunter will attend the seance, but under the protection of a charm he made. That should be 3 more for the pile. Excellent. Wonder if I've gathered enough facts to eliminate suspects. I should check my notes. Yeah, actually. Yes. So I'm down to... I need to finish I need to talk to Synod. You're also off my roster. I have nothing on Finn because he's missing. But because of that, there's no real way for me to solve anything about him. I don't have anything on him. I had not a ton of opportunity that I could have done that because I didn't know he was going to go missing. Okay, Sergeant Murphy needs Larkin Sinnott, so I think he's back in the library now, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, let's, I gotta go to the library. What's the fastest way out? We'll hand him Sirja's photo, and then see if he can do something about it. And that might wrap a good chunk of what we have going on. I think there's just... I'm gonna end up with, like, 2 or 3 people who I have nothing on them. Like, I already know that it's not Finn. He has nothing to do with any of this. Because he can't even write, I don't think.
Yes, my child.
Hi, can you... I need this. Father is wondering if I might ask something of you. Couldn't tell you without knowing what it is you'd ask of me. The cook, Miss Murphy, has a little girl who was taken into custody by a Magdalene Laundry shortly after her birth. She's anxious for news of her. I said I would ask on her behalf. There's so much suffering in this life, is there not? Why is it that God allows a child to be taken from her mother? Is that bond not God's plan? Is it not sacred? What agents of the divine are we that we would do something so vile? Are we agents of the divine at all? What you ask is outside of my power or influence, at least as you would ask it. I would enter suffering, all suffering, in my own way, but that is of no use to her here, now. No. I'm sorry to say that she will not see that child again by conventional means, Mr. Ward. But we are surrounded by unconventional people, are we not? Maybe one of them has a way to see what cannot normally be seen. Now go with God and help that poor girl. Oh, that's interesting.
I'll take my leave, Father.
Go with God, my child.
Okay, well now that I've resolved you... Thank you. Useful. Is... Fia... You're not out in the hedge maze. Shoot, if I could find you, that would be all of my problems solved. Gardens. Because, okay, so I have the thing from Lorcan Sinnott, and there was that wall that I can't go through that's in the hedge maze. But maybe, if I use that, I can get to Finn and bring him back. Because if I can get him back, then that's another mystery that I can solve in the next 4 hours before the silent meal. Are you out here, Fia? You are. Okay. I don't think Mantovani has what it takes, but I think Fia probably does. Because she can scry into the well. Mantovani can do card readings, but I don't think she does crystal ball readings. Hey, Miss Callahan.
Ah, Declan.
Yeah, hi. Can you... Is there...
Do you think you'd be able to lead Miss Murphy in well scrying? It would do her good to see her daughter. But the Magdalene Laundry that took her child, they won't share any information.
I can think of no better cause. You tell Miss Murphy I'm ready whenever she is, and to meet me at the well.
And we jump right to it.
There you are.
Is that... Varley? Interesting.
Come here now. Have you done this before, Alanov? No, miss. I've never... I didn't know it would really work. Does it? It most certainly does. Come here and stand beside me. You'll want to look into the well and try and get your thoughts calm. Take all the time you need. Deep breaths. There. Now, I want you to think about your daughter. do your best to picture her in your mind. Look at that. There you go. That's her? She has your eyes, does she not? She looks all right. Oh, she looks well. Oh, I was so worried.
Varley, your glasses are the tiniest bit creepy.
I hope you'll get to see her again someday. But until then, I can show you how to do this for yourself too, you know. You... Really? I've no words. That'd be... Thank you. So much. It's no trouble at all, sweetheart.
To love that child so much, she'd scarcely met her before they were separated. Separated in God's name. Did the Lord not die for our sins? Interesting question there, Declan.
It doesn't ease the hurt in my heart to see her. But it does with the guilt. I didn't know how heavy that was sitting on my soul. Now that I know she's okay, I think I can rest.
Why don't you take some time, Miss Murphy, and rest? I think we can handle the seance without you.
If you're sure, sir. I do feel weary from all this.
Miss Murphy will no longer be attending this seance. Okay. So there's another. Okay. Now, the only person I have left who is on my roster who has not been handled. I have Coventry and I have Finn. I need to talk to Jonathan Blake, but so I would presume that Blake has to be there and Montavani has to be there. She's going to die at the seance. He has to be there for this. I wonder if I think you might be the person who is responsible for Miss Dean's disappearance, but I have next to nothing on you. I need to see if I can find Donald O'Finn again. I know that it's not him, but I need to find him. Now, the thing is, the giant that pointed at the portal... I think I've seen this before. The giant that pointed at the... Holy shit. Ugh. Okay. Thanks. I needed that. God. Make me jump. When he pointed at the portal, it was here. But there's no inscription here, I don't think. Like, I already assessed this and used it, but there's no... I'm missing something. I'm missing something. Sigil Father Sinat claims has the ability to kill a powerful otherworldly entity's body, thus freeing its soul. Miss Dean's note in her grimoire translated this name as release. And I have nothing that I can investigate. I need to talk to the kid about Simon Coventry is the only thing. I have nothing for this guy. I'm pretty sure I read through about Malaysians. I can't profile him now he's gone. I don't know that the profile would reveal much. I need to research the translation on the Ogham language. I received a vision which confirmed Mr. O'Finn recognized the kidnapper. Perhaps there's something in the library that could help me translate the Ogham language. Malaysian rulers, Aber Finn, Amergin, and Aramon. Okay. Miss Dean, Evelyn Dean. You are O'Finn, so you might be related to this guy. It says research translation. There's something else. Learning about the ancient Malaysian rulers may help me discover why Miss Dean and Mr. O'Finn were targeted by the culprit. Okay, so let me go... I guess back to the library, which, while a little bit annoying, is fine. There are worse things I could be... Did I go the wrong way? I went the wrong way. There are worse things I could be doing with my time. The thing is, I've been to the library and I've researched the translation for the thing, I just don't... I don't know. Maybe I missed something or I went to the wrong spot. Anyways, welcome to mystery solving. Late stage mystery solving. Where, legit, I have lost a character and can't get anything else about him. I could have potentially, like... Well, okay, but maybe I couldn't have profiled him out. It's possible that there wasn't really anything... Did I already look at the sign? Okay, well, I already knew that she went this way. Even the painting, I think, is a little crooked. Library. It is entirely possible that I could have gotten more out of him before he disappeared. It is also possible that I would have gotten nothing out of him. But, whatever. This is Irish mythos. I looked up Malaysians. Did I look up Tir na Nog? Maybe I should do that. Can't find anything. Books have been taken away. Okay. Tuatha De Danann, or people of Danu, are the old gods of Ireland, with Danu being a sort of Earth Mother type entity representing the land. A race of beings each twice the height of a man, with unnatural abilities. Like the gods of many classical myths, each one had areas of expertise, though there was much overlapping and infighting as a result. They lived across Ireland for countless centuries and battled with various otherworldly foes. Giants. None so noteworthy as Fionn mac Cumaill, the bearer of the Thumb of Knowledge and leader of the legendary band of warriors, the Fianna. Fianna has many tales attributed to him. The formation of the Giants' Causeway, the creation of the Isle of Man and Launay, and the battling of many mythological foes. There are some who believe him to be the demigod descendant of Macuil, the last king of the Tuatha De Danann. Interesting. Fate of the Gods. Battle of Taitu. I have no idea how to pronounce any of these words. I know nothing about Irish lexicon, I'm sorry. Fierce battle fought between Tuatha De Danann and Malaysians that lasted many days and saw both sides using underhanded tactics. Eventually, a truce was reached and it was agreed that the land would be split evenly between both parties. To show their goodwill, the gods let the Malaysians choose their half first, but the Malaysians tricked the gods for when it was their time to pick, they picked the top. Gods treated their word, accepted the deal, and moved underground to Tir na Nog, part of the other world, to live with the Fae. Okay. Folklore? I've looked up all of those. Spiritualism. Nope. This is general religion. Yeah, I've looked up all of that. Blake family history? No, this is extra religion. Blake family history is here. This was the Ogham, the translation. I'll reread it, but I don't think it's going to tell me anything new. Written in the ancient Irish alphabet of Ogham. This book is a table of the letters here. I've used this to translate the carvings on Mr. O'Finn's staff. Which should do... I don't... Is there something else that I need to worry about, like up in his room, maybe? Blake history, Irish history. Are the Milesians part of history? I've looked up the Ogham carvings, I think. Isn't that the book that I already have there? Yeah. World history? No. Flora and fauna? Probably not. Medicine? Probably not. Sciences? Probably not. Psychology? Probably not. Okay. Hi. God, I don't know. I feel like I need more information on this guy. It said research translation, which I did. And then there's this. Do I need to go back to his room? Can't imagine what good any of that would do. I don't know. Maybe I go back to his room? It seems weird that, like, I would get a ton of info on him because his room was locked for the longest time, and that's where I would get more info. So we're upstairs, southwest corridor. Should be this guy over here, I think. Yeah. And then he is this first room here. Let's see what happens. Anything? The staff is floating. There's a sign on the floor. Nothing in here catches my eye. I looked at the sack. That's right, I looked at his sack. Haha. I've looked at the symbol. I looked at the scuff marks. I looked at the bedroll. The fireplace had nothing. The table had nothing. That had nothing. Mr. O'Finn's circlet. And that's his staff. Both of which are in here, but which tell me... fuck all. Is there really nothing else? Okay, I think I'm gonna go take a moment to think and see if there's anything else that I can come up with that might relate to his disappearance. Because I don't know. As it stands, if I come back here, just as a reminder, he, Blake, the child, and Coventry are the only four who I haven't sort of put to bed. Him because he's not around, otherwise I would do my best to shut that down. Him because he's given me literally nothing. And so far he's looking to be the most sus. I am going to go and investigate his house thing, I guess. Maybe he tells me more information about O'Finn or something. I don't know. Maybe I learn more, maybe I don't. I don't know. But I'm gonna go think. And once I have me a think, maybe I can come back, and if I need to go to the silent dinner, then I go to the silent dinner. So, thanks for hanging out, and bye.